Hello, very good morning, folks. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the great Hyderabad Derby Day, 29th January 2023, folks. The races looks very competitive and very open. Few of the races, you better off just leave it. Even finding place is going to be an issue, in my opinion. Paddock look and the market trend very important today, more so than any other day. There are 9 races, folks, all 9, so you can't win, of course. It will be lucky if you can select about 4 or 5 at maximum and focus on them and leave them other ones alone by itself. Going to the races, folks, the first race, class 3, 1200 meters race. Maximum Glamour is an interesting horse. He was hooked a race before this, 2 races before. Then he ran a very fine race, gave a very fight to Beauty Blaze. If his intentions are honest today, I don't think the horse could lose. Otherwise, the race becomes quite open. Thunder can place. But Maximum Glamour, if it's fit, it's a good bet for me for the day, start the day. The second race, folks, it's 1400 meters, the baby race, the Royal Calcutta Turf Club. Baby, I say, because till March they are still some of them are 2.5 years old and all. Technically they are 3 years, but they are really not 3 years old. Anyways, those who have ran, the form is so, nothing great about them. Maybe a newcomer will upset in this race. Happy Soul ran okay, nothing out of ordinary. Only the Brave, also decent, but nothing great. Anchor ran a million race, but so, nothing great. Australia is an interesting one with P.S. Chauhan riding on. So I strictly paddock looks, folks. Surface form is not that exciting on any of these characters. The third race, folks, it's 1200 meters, again class 3. One horse sort of does stand out, it's Beauty Blaze. She ran a very fine race before, and then she was pitched in too high in the terms race. That was not her cup of tea anyways. Carlisle in the same race before was a very bad run, very confusing run as a matter of fact. Otherwise he could be the danger too, and there is a horse called Belloc could be the danger. But Beauty Blaze, just like the first race horse, it looks like a good bet. And now the fourth race, folks, class 4, the Bangalore Turf Club. It's a very open race, folks. So many are there, like today. NRI Fantasy, Wandering Warrior. There is a horse called Palcha. Actually, he's an old Flaming Falcon. He has a very decent form of Bangalore. He could upset with the name change, can bring him a luck. Clay Ferry has a mock done, but she's a so-so horse, nothing great about it. Then there is a series. Quite a few horses stand a decent chance, folks. Maybe place bet would be better and market trend, Race number 5, folks, it's the Turf Authorities of India Cup, a mile race. There's a horse called Ballerina. I think she's a bit overrated horse. She's a good race horse, there is no question about it, but she's a bit overrated. In this field, she may win. Mile is a little out of my comfort zone for her. 7 furlong would have been ideal. Anyways, if the odds are too short, I don't think I'll bet Ballerina. Kesaria Balam last run was very puzzling. There is a Ramu's 2 horses. Akido is in a great form and gets AK today. Akshay Kumar to ride. And there is a horse called Mark My Day. Both, if they are on job, could be in the money for sure. Akido one of my favorite horses on the ground. Royal Grace runs races all the time. Suckling gets the mount now. Makes the very wide move, very late. Could be in the money, you know. The next race, folks, again, very open race of the day. The Mysore Race Club Cup. OK Boss gets a shoe change and a good jockey for a change. Srinath is riding. Then there is a horse called Sopranos who lost by neck last time. Sequera's horse, Akshay Kumar, is riding. He could be very much in the game. I kind of decide in the paddock. He's coming home. Magan Singh horse. He looks well. He was bet heavily last time, but didn't run to the maximum capacity. I think something went wrong. It's a very confusing race, folks. That sixth one. Seventh race is even worse than sixth race, folks. It's a Royal Western India Turf Club, 9 furlongs, 1800-meter race, folks. Trying to find a winner here is like finding a needle in the haystack. It's a very too many horses come into picture. Miss Marvelous, Juramento, just incredible. It's so difficult. I have to totally leave this race alone by itself. Sixth and the seventh race totally, and the last race is class 5B. Fly to the Stars. Then there is Path of Peace with Trevor gets on the top. It's a very open race, folks. Try to stay away or just play place. Now to the eighth race, folks, the main one, the Wolf 777 Golconda Derby Stakes, Grade 1, 1.5 mile race, folks. Horses for courses, folks. Salento loves Hyderabad and Hyderabad loves Salento. He is a very nice racehorse, custom made for Hyderabad, but then there are some other horses who could trouble him. But my first choice is Salento, if the odds are bettable, that is. DYF got very lucky, got the luck of the race last time. Trevor made the right move at the right time. That helped Adhiraj after the race saying Trevor did not follow my instructions, but doesn't matter as long as he was won. So he's running only after 14 days. The question mark. Kancha ran very eye-catching behind Salento in the Guineas. If can go the distance, folks, could travel with AK coming like an express train from behind. Of course, there is Wordsmith, Pacey's horse, but he's sort of out of form. But he can stay, there is no question about it. Then there is a filly, folks, called Hoping Cloud. She is another one who is late entry all the time and earns her money back. Always makes that move. That the Shabel. So it's a competitive, but Salento is Salento, folks. We'll see after that. The race number 9, folks, is class 5, big no-no. Chica Bonita, Das, they are all coming down, folks, from class 4 to class. Actually, there are 5 horses coming from class 4 to 5. Good Tidings has taken people's money so much. No point betting, even though now Srinath is riding. You could have bought the horse by now. So much money of the punters have gone down the drain. Call of the Blue gets a shoe change, folks. In this kind of class, when there is a shoe change, and if the money comes, the horse could place, folks. All said and done, folks, races are very competitive, especially the last 5, 6 and 7th race, and the 9th race is class 5B. Beauty Blaze, Maximum Glamour, Salento, they are an Akiro. These are 4 horses that can give you a good run for your money. Even if they lose, they are reliable, straightforward horses, and See the betting trend and the body weight, folks. You have a good derby day. Don't please select few races and bet. I sincerely request. Some other races, finding winner is big no. Very difficult, folks. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye. Take care.